Another weekend, another massive fight among teens in downtown St. Louis. And tonight, we're learning they're getting inside buildings, and the problems they cause are getting even worse. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. It's the latest in a series of problems, and downtown residents say it is making them want to move. The I-Team's Christine Byers is live to tell us what happened after a group of teens brought some of the chaos inside one of the apartment buildings. Christine?
And I'm standing outside one of the apartment buildings along Pine Street in downtown St. Louis, where police and residents tell me a group of about 30 juveniles got inside the building around midnight Sunday, and that's when the chaos began. Once inside the CityView apartment building, the teens ran the hallways, repeatedly pulled fire alarms, and got onto the rooftop. Police sources tell me one juvenile pulled a resident's wig off who was trying to make them leave. Several of the teen boys gestured to officers as if they were armed, but no one ever saw a gun. And another girl swung at a police officer who in turn pepper sprayed her, and then the crowd scattered. It's a problem that's been brewing, as this video from just 3 weeks ago shows.
They say that St. Louis is like the crime capital of the world, and I didn't believe it until I kind of got here.
Andrew Underwood lives at the complex and says teens have caused problems before, especially with the fire alarms.
I probably should pay more attention and leave the building when they're pulled, but because they have been pulled so frequently recently, I just choose to ignore them.
A board now covers the window a 15-year-old girl tried to break by throwing an electric scooter through it. Police say she sliced her leg when she tried to kick out the remaining glass and was taken to the hospital.
They'll do things like, hit people in the elevator or, smash people's cars and doing things like that.
Major Renee Krisman talked about the incident Tuesday during a weekly briefing about downtown crime.
We again remind parents, do not leave your children unsupervised in downtown St. Louis. It's not safe for unsupervised youth to be roaming the streets, and this kind of nuisance behavior diverts officers from addressing crime in the rest of the city.
Residents like Underwood asked police for the complaint numbers so they could break their leases.
I did choose a 6-month lease, and I'm kind of glad that I did. It really just reaffirmed to me that I'm making the right choice by, moving somewhere that is closer to a federal building.
Now, late this afternoon, a city spokesman told me that a scooter curfew is still in effect. The problem is anyone can get on a scooter and travel downtown. They shut off once you're here. And while police were here early on Sunday morning, a resident came out with a shotgun to let his dog out and told officers he doesn't feel safe coming outside unarmed. Live in downtown St. Louis for the I-Team, Christine Byers, 5 on your side.